Alright, so to start our aluminum bronze, we're going to have to prepare the copper. So I'm going to strip this wire down with this razor blade setup I made. It's just a razor blade pinched between two pieces of aluminum vise. So we're going to use the blade to make a slight incision like that. And then you grab here and pull it apart. Alright, so after pulling the rubber casing off, we're left with a wire that looks like this. It has a very thin white outer casing on it. And this can be stripped, but I will not do it in the video because it's exceedingly difficult. But when we're done, it'll leave us with a nice piece of wire just like this one. Alright, so we'll be taking our white wire now, and we'll be adding it to a small portion of the other wire we've stripped today. And pretty soon we'll be taking this wire, plus all the other stuff we've stripped over the last few weeks, and adding it into ratios in an aluminum bronze demonstration. Okay, this is future Alex here, just realizing that we never showed you guys how to measure out ratios for your aluminum bronze. So today I'll do a demonstration on how to do that ratio mix. So I have here a bead of aluminum, and I already have it weighed out. It should be around 17.9 grams. We'll put it on this scale that I have, and it's 18, so it's very close. It doesn't have to be exact down to the 10th, it just has to be very close. So we'll take our total amount of aluminum and divide it by 60% because we're putting in 60% aluminum. That'll give us our total amount of metal. So we'll do that real quick. We'll do 17.9 divided by 0.6, and that will give us 29.83 total grams of metal. So to get our amount of copper, we take our total amount and we subtract off the 17.9 grams of aluminum. So we'll subtract 17.9, and that gives us 11.9 grams of copper needed. So I've not previously weighed out this copper, but I'll just start placing pieces on until we get close. 3 or 4 should do it. We're up to, let's see if it'll focus, 9.3. So we'll just set another one on. It should probably be pretty close. 11.9, 12. Doesn't have to be exact, you just have to get close enough. So then we'll take all of these materials and weigh them together, and it should be right around 29.8. There we go, perfect. So then we'll put them in the crucible and into the foundry, and we'll pick it up then.
Alright, so we've made multiple different ratios of aluminum bronze now. This is the 80% copper, 20% aluminum. So now I'm going to stir it up and then pour it into a little ingot spot. Alright, so we made our alloys starting from the most aluminum to the least. It's really hard to tell on camera, but as it gets closer to the more copper side, you'll see compared to the oxide, it does have a reddish tinge to it, while the oxide's kind of blue. But with this little amount of copper, it wasn't really showing up too well.
Okay, so after our test and seeing that all the aluminum ones that we previously did look the same, we decided to do a 5% aluminum to 95% copper, and we got a much more gold color, which is much closer to what we were looking for with an aluminum bronze.